The hills are alive with the sound of zombies. Oh, crap. What's up, guys? It's Micmastodon, and I'm back here after a long time on this other server where I got my Build by the Rules series. Finally doing another episode. It's been tough. Every time I log in here, there's a ton of lag, and I find something else that went wrong with my base when I was gone. Maybe show you guys a little of that. But right now, I am up here on the top of Nippletooth Mountain. And if you missed the last episode, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that name for this mountain. So go back and watch that, and you'll get the idea. I'm looking down on the top of the skull now. We're pretty high up, and just look at this place. I mean, check it out. Check it out. I'm up here almost to cloud level, and there's a bunch of stuff above me even. But we got the desert. We got that big notch there where the entrance is. God, just look at those mountains there. Yeah, I don't even know if this is the best angle for it, but it's all kind of craggly, snaggly tooth kind of stuff with the acacia trees growing on them. Oh, I love it. And then over on that side, we got the desert, and there's a river going along through there. We got Savannah Plains over there. Got Savannah Plateau behind us. And yeah, this place is great. And that's going to be the rule for this episode. But before I get to that, let me just show you a little bit more of what's going on. I've lit up this upper area a little bit, not done, but we should be getting a lot fewer spawns up here, so that's good. How do I get down? I'll come down here. So I've made some sort of flat... Whoa, okay. No damage. I made some sort of flat areas. I extended the path a little bit out to here. And then we got some stairs going down to there. Stairs going up here. The little flat landing. Another landing with a fence that I'm working on. And then I got a staircase that goes down to this gate. And that gate's going to get redone totally. I just released a tutorial video on a piston door with a lock and key. If you check that out, you get an idea of where I'm going with that. And then this staircase is going to keep going up and all the way up, where I'm going to build like my bedroom up there, where the you can see the what do you call it, beacon thing coming out. So that's the idea. And yeah, I think a creeper took this. I think a creeper blew this up, man. But you probably see now. Check that out. Just look at that. Just take it in. Just revel in the magnificence of that lattice wall thing. I don't even know what to call it. Trellis. Just look at it. And then you can see through each of these little holes. Boom, boom, boom. And they got the grotto going on behind it. Can't really make it out totally, but you can see that there's all kinds of little fun stuff going on back in there. Oh. And this uses all my rules, all of them. It looks physically stable. These archways connect, and it looks like it's holding up this pathway here. It uses appropriate materials. It's stone. It looks good as a tie-in between the more detailed and sort of rich materials down at the bottom, and then the more rustic kind of just sort of garden materials, nothing too fancy up above. Kind of bridges the gap. It uses elements from elsewhere in the build with the black and blue glass. It's symmetrical on this this line here, but it's also asymmetrical because the landscape breaks it up at the edges. You know, we got this little dirt pile in here. Man, I love it. I love the way that came out. I think it's a good time to introduce yet another rule, and that is build in a place. Build in a place. So what do I mean by that? What I mean essentially by in is like build it into something, you know? I mean, I really like how I built into this mountain, and that's why I introduced this episode up top there, because this mountain just begs to be built into, just especially the way this whole thing, this big open hole here, and this was all dirt. It was like a kind of a dirt hillside, and then there was the sheer walls and the other three. It was like build, and you need to build a huge staircase going down this dirt pile. It was begging to be built in. And then once I knew I was going to build a staircase up, I said, oh, what am I going to have going on up top? Yeah, gardens, like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon or something. So yeah, it's a place, you know what I mean? It's a place. It's not just building a place. Like, okay, here's a good spot. It's flat. It'll be easy to build in. No. This place has character. This place says, this is unlike anywhere else you've ever seen in Minecraft. Build here. It will be epic. And every little thing, you know, this thing, that top peak there, that says, what are you going to do here? I said, well, I'm going to build my bedroom there. That's going to be the sort of the final enclave of my whole base. That's going to be the most secure area. That's going to be the place where maybe no one knows the entrance to except me, or something like that. And that's where my best chests are, up in there. And then it says, oh, you got this plateau over here. What are you going to do here? Well, I'll build horses and, you know, put like, you know, outdoor farming kind of stuff up in here. And then it says, oh, you got this river going along. What are you going to do? Well, there's a village there. I'll build that into a city, and I'll leave this river, and we'll have sort of, you have to cross the moat to the great fortress from the NPC city. The place kind of tells me what to do because it's so unique. It's so interesting. I mean, just look at these views. I mean, I can't take any credit for these views. I can take a little bit of credit for finding the place, but look at that. Imagine all this is city. As far as the eye could see. Oh, I can't wait to get going. And now we got all this other stuff going on because other people were building here, and I think that might be part of the lag. I'm not going to point any fingers. But look at what these are what the young guys have been doing. These high school guys. I was a little nervous, but that's a cool little blue glass. It really works really well. And then this is totally redone, but that's a nice little castle. I mean, man, I can build my city off of that. You know, maybe have like a boulevard coming off of that into the center of the city or something. Man, I mean, this place is it's a place now. You know, it's not just a random. Here's a nice piece of flat ground. And then there's this. I mean, that's beautiful. That palace, or I think he's calling it a citadel, with the kind of Asian theme going on. That's very nice. It's really nice. And look what he's doing. I mean, look at that. Oh. Remember how it was just savannah? Look at that wall. Oh my gosh. And he was talking about, I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do, but he was totally talking about doing like Zen gardens. And you know what? Oh, see, there's the lag. I can't even eat meat. I'm going to suggest, and I might even help him out with, if he wants the help, spruce trees. Because, like, you put spruce leaves, even in savanna, you know, most leaves, I say most, certainly the acacia leaves and I think the oak leaves, in a savanna, they get all brown, kind of icky looking. But the spruce leaves stay bright green. Like, I've got them over here. So if he's got, like, Zen gardens, he puts a few, like, scraggly, like curly, gnarly, like spruce, kind of like you're like the trees that kind of grow out of the mountainside, like the Japanese mountainsides. Yeah, kind of like that. Only imagine it like a little bit not as thick and more gnarly, and you know, like a bonsai, only full sized. Bonsais are meant to be super small. Fill that up inside that wall with that kind of stuff. Oh man, maybe a little water effects going on. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, since I built this into what was a natural sort of carve out here, remember I was talking about how that's more flat over there and this is all carved out? Kind of had a bit of a problem. I was gone for a little while and I come back and there was some damage. One of the guys was, yeah, a creeper blew up behind me when I was grabbing wool. Well, it happens. I mean, I never really said this was wool for anybody who wants it, but, you know, if I'm not here and the sheep are there, guys are welcome to shear some sheep and grab some wool. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I didn't light this place up really. It's a little bit more lit up now. Can I get in there to throw a torch? Come on. Get in there. Yes. Yeah, that's not good. Let's do this. All right. That's a little bit more lit up, but I guess that was the problem. Is creepers spawned in there, and came out from behind. So somebody threw up this dirt so that they're not going to just walk up right behind you when you're here. I can fix this pretty quickly. I don't think there was any damage to the actual machine or the actual sorting hoppers or anything. Man, that's a lot of hoppers too. Whew. Can you tell I had a lot of coffee? I just drank a huge thing of coffee. Let's finish this fence. All the way? All the way. That's way too straight though. I need to break that up a little bit. Maybe make this into like a archway. Cover it with leaves. Ooh, that would look pretty. That would look very nice. So, plan here is to extend the gardens. What is that? Why did I put 5 torches there? Tree? I think that's a spot for a tree. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. So I have a random and really boring desk job right now. But I went to college for landscape architecture. I was almost going to be a landscape architect. And that's like designing, well, when I was in school we did projects on like, we did a memorial park for the city. I designed it around like the 5 stages of grief. So I took like 5 different parts of the park and like made each one into like the feel of the 5 stages of grief. And if you guys know those, it's like denial, anger, bargaining, something, and then acceptance. What's the something? I don't know. So yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Like landscape architects do. Oh, hey. They do like golf courses. They work for colleges. Like we did a lot of work around our college campus with some ideas and projects. And you know, because we were students, everything was like free. So that's sort of my background, and I don't do anything like that anymore. So Minecraft is really my only outlet for that kind of thing. So that's why I love doing these kinds of projects where I can like lay things out landscape wise. I like doing roads in Minecraft. And you really think about like the use of space, like, making it into like sort of outdoor rooms, and you think in terms of like a stopping area versus a movement area. So like the staircase, movement, right? Just right up. But then once you're up to the top, that's sort of a hanging out area. That's where the cats are sitting. It's kind of, you just want to slow down and stop, smell the roses, kind of. This is more of a path, get across, right? And so just gonna, the lag's not bad right now. I'm recording though. But see this view? This is a nice little like amphitheater kind of bowl area. So I like the idea that you have this view here, right? So we're gonna work on this, make it more filled in, flowers, trees, whatnot. So you have this view as you're coming along, and then you come down, and then you're gonna turn, and I want to take the view away, right? So that you kind of enter here, and your view, your eyes come down, and you kind of lose sight of it, right? So now it's a little more intimate. Now it's going to be quiet. So we'll have trees that kind of fill in. So that's why I wanted to put that tree there. So it kind of blocks your view of that for a moment until you come down, and now you're under it. And because I have these 2 stairs that are coming straight, I need to stop that. So I need to put the brakes on right here. So I'm going to build a tree right here. So that says stop. And now you're in this tight little thing. So this is going to be totally covered with the leaves and branches of this tree. And you got this quiet little reflective pool here. This is going to be a more zen area. And then you got this steps down into this. Very zen, very quiet, right? So you got movement, hustle bustle up in here, right? You're coming all the way up from the pool. You're going on all these stairs, and you're trying to get up there, whatever. But oh no, slow down, buddy. Relax. Now it's time. Yeah, I know I still got speed boost on, but now it's time to stop, smell the roses, like I said. Enjoy yourself. So, yeah. So let me fill this in a little bit. I'll do a little off camera. Really, I've just been walking around talking, and I feel kind of bad about that. But with the block lag, there's not a whole lot I can do in terms of building in this world right now. On camera, anyway. See, look at that. Ugh. And if I'm out at night and the mobs come, I'm in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, again, so we got this long stretch. It's a straight shot, right? And then we need to hit the brakes when we get here. This needs to be quiet, intimate, enclosed, like a nice cozy little room, only it's outside. So let me fill some of that in, and I'll be back to maybe put some finishing touches on some of these spots on camera. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Right, so you know how I was talking about these movement areas where it's kind of a straight shot and it's kind of designed around the idea that you're moving through the space? Well, I gotta get these moved because that totally interrupts the flow. Because so I've got the grotto here, right? And this thing being here, it can't be there. It's got to be on the other side. It's got to be right there. So let's move those over. I can break that, right? That's the first thing we got to do right now. Boom. No, that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and a hat. And then same with this one. That's gonna be awkward putting that in there. Let's just put it right here. Same place, only on the other side. Hopefully I don't need my bow in the next several minutes. Also, I'm not entirely sure if I'm happy about the green. I guess it's okay. But it kind of clashes with this dried out grass color. But yeah, that's much better. Much better. Now, the thing about these are, I can't get any tall grass in there. And that's a bummer. But I think I'm just going to have to live with it. I think over here it's going to be fine, because what I'll do is... Man, this shovel is fast. Way too fast for actual dirt. I think I'm going to do the old randomization network here. Okay. Get rid of that. And yeah, these guys on the server are having terrible lag. I'm not. I'm fine tonight. Everybody else is lagging like crazy. So yeah, bench here. Okay, and I was thinking we would go with boards. Man, I have to press it like super fast. Bump, bump. Okay, and then go along here. Oh, not stairs. Fool. Yeah, fool. Alright. Lagging a little bit now. Alright. Yeah, that's all like landscape and stuff. And then let's do smooth stone in between. What do you think? Ah, yeah. That kind of pops. Yeah, the lag is killing these guys. Yeah. They're trying to troubleshoot it, but it's not really working out. Now then, put a... Yeah. Armrest on that bench. Yeah, looking good. Now, it needs a little something here, like an archway. Or, I mean, some flowers here would be nice. And then maybe some, what kind of flowers? Let's go get some flowers. Rose bush. I even want to use some nether wart. Down by the pond. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that little detour. But as you can see, I have thrown up some trees. This was just bone meal on a sapling. This one I built myself. It's kind of what I was talking about, like sort of the bonsai style. Like the trunk is really short and then it just starts going everywhere. I'm missing a piece of wood here. Yeah, 2 pieces of wood. And put it here. But and then I threw that one up, and I got a good laugh out of that when I first saw it. But now that it's there, it looks bare because it's the only thing there. But if we get some other trees that are kind of half obscuring the trunk, I like it. I like it. So we have the view across, and then you come in here and you lose it, and you come down and you still lost it. You still lost it. You still lost it, and now you're under it. I really like that. So we have this. We got another bench here. This is going to be kind of like a chill area. Oh, I gotta throw down. Oh, where's my bed? Oh, it's up there. Wow, there was a bit of a lag there too. So some rose bushes. Let's give it a shot. Bone meal that sucker. Get some more. One, and you know, the 2 high ferns are really nice to work with too. Let's put one here. Rose bush here. Okay, now let's see, rose bush, rose bush, and now while I'm here, I'm gonna get this on. I don't know if anybody's reading that chat, but that's kind of silly. He's trying to get people to sub. Yeah, let's go down here. Nether wart down in there. I'm gonna do it. I just need soul sand, so I can't really do it right now. But I think we're making some good progress down in here. I think we are. I like that tree. And now we just need to make this. I think the path is going to keep going up here, and then it's going to go. It's going to wind its way up to a whole nother area. So let's just add a little bit of the random pattern. And that might be enough to call it a day. I'm not really reading that chat. What's he? Oh. Something's got to match with this rose. Actually, you know what? These will go great. Yep. Yep. I'm 100% right about that. These torches are going to get converted to, not torches, but what do you call them? Those light posts that I have going on. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah. Sky Gardens, baby. Sky Gardens. And we're up here on a mountain, so I can use these trees. Even in the savannah. Altitude, baby. Altitude. Alright. So, this episode is long. So, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I can hear the music going already, so thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, and I hope you did, please leave me a like. And if you really like my stuff, go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you next time with my next rule on Mastodon Builds by the Rules. Bye. I guess it serves me right for building my entire base in the middle of a mountain.